Hi, thank you for joining me today. My name is Beatrice and welcome to my kitchen. Today I'm going to make a vegetarian beef stew. It will have meat in it. The only thing is the meat will be vegetarian, so it's meatless. I found this product by Guardian. I'm not sure how to say their names, but they make a lot of line of meatless meats. This one is a meatless beef tips. This is what I'm going to use for my stew. They also have a lot of different varieties. They have chicken strips, which are really good, chicken cutlets, meatballs, burgers. I love their burgers. It's really, really good. And they also have meatless, beefless ground beef, which is also pretty good. That I use to make sloppy joes or enchiladas and stuff like that. Okay, now I just got a new client. She is a ovo-vegetarian. She does not eat meat. She does not eat poultry or even fish. So I had to come up with had to do a lot of research on what can I cook for her so she can get her protein and still feel full and get all the nutrients that she needed. So I found these products which were really, really good, and so far she's loved everything I made for her. So today we're going to start with our beef stew. My ingredients to make this a bit healthy. I know that beef stew usually has white potatoes. I'm actually going to use sweet potatoes. My sweet potatoes, I've already boiled them just partially to make them a little soft, because this beef tips, they don't take that long to cook, so I'm going to add it at the very end. It's not going to be cooked in the beginning like you would usually use real meat. Okay, so I have this. I have my beef tips. I have my sweet potatoes. This is about, I want to say, 3 cups of sweet potatoes, all cubed. Make sure your potatoes are all uniform, so they all cook evenly and at the same time. I also have some diced mushrooms, diced carrots, browning sauce. For my seasonings, I have complete seasoning. This is what it looks like. Complete seasoning. I have Himalayan salt, black pepper, red cooking wine. You can use real red wine if you want to, but I have cooking wine, so I'm going to use that. I have about 1½ cloves of chopped or minced garlic, and browning sauce, and also vegetable stock. Now you don't have to use vegetable stock. If you are not a vegetarian, you can use beef stock, chicken stock, whatever you want. If you don't have stock at all, you can always use water, which is cool. But you just have to play with the taste a little bit, okay? Or with the flavor of it. So I have my pot here that's getting hot. I'm going to, come in a little closer, come in over there. I'm going to coat the bottom with a bit of olive oil. Oh, let me forget. I also have flour to thicken my sauce. Once my oil has gotten hot, remember, olive oil does not take long to get hot. It has a really low heating point, so make sure you don't burn it. Once that is down, I'm going to add my garlic. I have medium diced onions. And I'm going to add in about, I say, about 1 cup of sliced carrots. Now I'm going to let that cook down just a little bit. Let your vegetables soften. The reason why I'm cooking the carrots first is because the carrots are a bit harder. Like I said, I already partially boiled my sweet potatoes, so it won't overcook. They're not going to cook at the same time, and I don't want this to be a long process. I'd say the total process from start to finish is about 20 minutes, and that's not including the boiling of the potatoes. So I'm going to soften my carrots, garlic, and onions just a bit. Once that's a bit softened, I'm going to add in a little bit of flour, about 1.5 tablespoons to let it thicken. Then I'm going to deglaze it with my red wine. So I'll be back in about 2 minutes, and then we'll continue. Now it's time to add my flour. Just going to sprinkle about 1.5 tablespoons in there. Coat it. You don't want any huge chunks, so make sure you get all of it. Once that's nicely coated, if you can get a good look at that, I'm gonna deglaze it with my red wine, my cooking wine. And that's about almost half a cup. I'm gonna let that alcohol cook out. Give this a quick stir. Now I'm going to add in my seasonings. Complete seasoning, salt, pepper. Now be careful with the Himalayan salt. Can you see? Be careful with the Himalayan salt because it is a bit salty. And since you're adding, or if you are going to use stock, it does have sodium in it. So you need to be careful, okay? This is about 3 cups. Give another quick stir. And I'm going to add about a drop of browning sauce. You can find this at any local market for like $1 and change. You don't use it too often and you won't need much, so don't buy a big bottle. About a drop, that's all you need. Another quick stir. And I'm going to bring this up to a boil. Once it comes up to a boil, oh, let me forget my mushrooms. I'm going to bring this up to a boil. Once it's up to a rolling boil, I'm going to add in my sweet potatoes, and then at the very end, I'm going to add in my beef tips. Okay, so that'll take about another 6 to 8 minutes, and then I will be right back. All right, I'm back. My pot has come to a boil, and I'm going to add in my sweet potatoes and my beef tips. If you need to, go ahead and add more water and adjust your taste. Adjust the stew according to your taste, because what may work for me may not work for you. I only added about 1.5 tablespoons to 2 tablespoons to this. You may want to add more if you like. That's totally fine. It's up to you. You're the one that's going to be eating it, not me. Unless you're going to invite me to your crib, but whatever. So I'm going to add my meat. This takes about 3 to 4 minutes to cook, excuse me. This takes about 3 to 4 minutes to cook. It does come frozen. You'll find it in the vegetarian aisle. I bought this at Publix. It was buy one, get one free. It was $4.99 each. But since it was BOGO, I racked up. See, it even looks like beef. Look. I fed this to my client and she was like, Beatrice, are you sure this isn't meat? And I'm like, I promise you I would not try you like that. Oh, I was trying to explain what an ovo-vegetarian is. I started to and then I didn't finish. She doesn't eat meat, fish, or poultry, but she does eat eggs. Ovo-vegetarian. So, okay, back to this. Alright. I have all my ingredients in my pot. Now I'm going to turn my heat down to about a low, about 2, and I'm going to let that simmer for about 5 minutes, uncovered, and we'll be ready to eat. Alrighty. Okay, now my stew is complete. Thank you. Let me just run through the ingredients once again. Again, I use sweet potatoes, mushrooms, diced onions, sliced carrots, a bit of flour for thickening, browning sauce, just a drop, red wine or red cooking wine, pink salt, black pepper, complete seasoning, and of course my beef tips. If you're not using the vegetarian and real meat, then that's a totally different video because the process is the other way around. But anyways, I'm not going to eat or taste my food because I don't know if you noticed by now, I did get braces. And I'm not trying to get stuff stuck in my teeth and then you guys start talking about me and making memes about me and making jokes about me. So my daughter, Haley, is going to taste it for me. The reason why I'm also using my daughter not just because of my braces, but to also show you that this is a very kid-friendly meal. Here you go. And I want her to try because she's a very picky eater and she doesn't eat a lot of things. It's not hot, so go ahead and taste it. That was way too fast. Will you really taste it?
Mm-hmm.
Taste the vegetables.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think?
I like it.
You do?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Can you tell that that's not real meat? Yeah, you're eating vegetarian meat. You didn't know?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's so good. Thank you so much for watching my video. I hope you enjoyed it. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to my page. You can also follow me on Instagram at Sapphire Transform. I have many other recipes on there that you may also want to like. Thank you so much for watching.